A whole look at weather tonight. Weather Authority Chief Meteorologist Dan Pianka. Nothing like that around here.
No, I wish we had some rain or, well, some small hail or something to talk about, but we're talking about drought. Unfortunately, it is Drought Update Thursday, and we have seen further degradation of conditions across the state this week. It has been stepping up week by week by week. If you watched last Thursday, Erica showed you the update where we saw an increase in drought locally. Luckily, no local increase in drought levels this week, but we do have some across the state, mostly in the Bay Area and up the Marin, Sonoma, Mendocino coast and all the way up into the Northern California coastline. These locations did see an increase in drought level this week, and that brings us to 100% of the state now in abnormally dry or worse conditions, so considered to be in drought. And now at 98% of the state in moderate drought or worse, 88% severe or worse, half of the state in extreme drought or worse, and 5% in exceptional drought just down in the Mojave Desert there. But again, we did see these areas right along the coast see an increase in drought status this week, and luckily nothing locally, but if you just drive north of Santa Cruz County, that's where we saw the increase. So Santa Cruz County, southern Santa Clara County, all in severe drought. Also the rest of the Monterey Bay area, and then farther south we're seeing moderate drought conditions. And unfortunately we're at the end of the rainy season, so we don't really typically see much more rain after this until we start to get to the fall. There will be a chance of one or two very weak systems during the month of May typically that bring some light rain, and every once in a while we get a thunderstorm or two in the summer, which can produce some precipitation, but that also comes with the risk of lightning. Now, as we look at the bigger picture, high pressure is in control here over the western states, which means warm weather for us. But at the surface today, we saw an increase in onshore flow, which brought us some cooler temperatures and some low clouds. Now, the model's not really handling the low clouds tonight, but I do expect a few patchy low clouds on the south and east sides of the bay, and that may come in the form of some fog late tonight and into tomorrow morning, so watch out for areas of lowered visibility. We've seen a little fog on the south side of the bay the last couple of days. There will be a good chance of it again tomorrow morning out there. Now, as we go through the rest of the day tomorrow, mostly sunny skies. Onshore flow will pick up once again during the afternoon hours. We'll see those clouds thicken up tomorrow night even more so as the marine layer begins to deepen. That ridge of high pressure is going to move on, and that will allow some cooler air to start reaching our inland areas. But still tomorrow, pretty toasty inland and up in the mountains. We'll be at 90 in Ben Lomond and Boulder Creek tomorrow, 80s in Felton and Scotts Valley, 70s down along the coast. So still a pretty warm day in Santa Cruz County. Over to Watsonville, we're looking for a high of 70, 71 in Aptos, upper 60s in Salinas, 80 in Hollister, and 80s in the Santa Clara Valley tomorrow, and low 60s back toward the coast. Castroville and Marina, you're going to feel cool tomorrow with a wind off the water. Over to the Monterey Peninsula in vicinity, highs in the upper 50s tomorrow, 59 Monterey and Seaside, and even cooler in Pacific Grove with a high of 57. And then we take you farther south where we'll see some of the warmer readings with 70s from Gonzales through Soledad, but the 80s in Greenfield and even some 90s still in southern Monterey County tomorrow afternoon. But that will probably be the last day of 90s. As we look at that extended forecast, you can see temperatures cooling this weekend. We will see a deepening marine layer, which is going to bring an increase in low clouds, breezy conditions, and the potential for some drizzle. So while we don't have any rain in the forecast, we may soak up a couple little ounces of drizzle out of those low clouds, which is some good news. Otherwise, next week another ridge builds in and we see a repeat of what we've seen over the last couple of days. Inland areas, same thing. You're going to cool down on Saturday and Sunday with breezy conditions, cooler conditions, and then you'll see those temperatures warm right back up with the ridge next week. So a little bit more of the same. Veronica.